Good morning, everyone. Dr. Victoria Scarbo here, speaking to you from the Seeds of Transformation Healing Center in Wareham, Massachusetts. This is today is Friday, April 30th, and the moon starts the day in Sag and moved into Capricorn. A little after noon, 12:19, I think, on the east coast of the U.S. This is just my table that I'm doing that I think people wanted to see how it was going. So I'm having an awful lot of fun doing that. And I'll keep you apprised of that. So let's go take a walk in the garden and talk about the stars. All right, guys. So there's a couple of aspects. The moon does a little bit today, but the major aspects today are between Venus and Mars and the Sun and Uranus. So let's talk about Venus and Mars. So Venus and Mars are in their 2-year synodic cycle. A synodic cycle is a cycle that takes two planets from their initial conjunction to their next conjunction. And we're almost done with this particular cycle. We have moved into the balsamic phase of this cycle. We went from the last quarter phase. The last quarter phase in Venus, between Venus and Mars, or between any two planets really, is a breaking free. It's a stage where we individuate, and in the case of Venus and Mars, the way we relate sort of on our own terms, right? And so there's a different energy to it. We're moving into the balsamic phase, which has more of the energy of Pisces. So now it's about letting go, trying to extract meaning from the last almost 2 years. The conjunction that occurred August 24th, 2019, I believe. 2019, 2020. Yeah, so 2019. And it occurred in Virgo. In fact, the last two conjunctions between Mars and Venus were in Virgo. And, the archetype of Virgo is fixing what's broken and figuring out how to make things work better, more efficiently. Virgo also is an archetype of service. And so how do we serve one another, right? How do we take care of one another? How are we each other's, keeper in a way? The next conjunction, which I believe is occurring in July, but don't quote me on that. I think it's July, is occurring in Leo. And I believe the next one after that is also in Leo. So it's more about love and self-expression in the next cycle. But this cycle, we still have to figure out what the last pretty much 2 years in how we relate to one another and how that can be improved upon between now and the next conjunction, which is, I believe I said, in July. We also have a conjunction today of the Sun and Uranus. Now, Uranus has already made a conjunction to Venus, and then it made a conjunction to Mercury, and now it's making a conjunction to the Sun. All of those at 11 degrees of Taurus. So whatever you have at 11 degrees of Taurus in your chart, 11 degrees of the fixed signs, 11 degrees of the earth signs, just 11 degrees. If you have 11 degrees in your chart somewhere, somehow these conjunctions are activating your chart. Uranus is the archetype of freedom. Being authentically who you are. Who are you truly? It's interesting because here in the States, Rudy Giuliani was just he was just raided, I guess that's what you call it, his phone and his files and all of that stuff concerning what was going on in the Ukraine. So talk about seeing things for what they are, right? A little bit shocking, right? We had a perception of Rudy Giuliani, and that perception has changed over the years, and something is coming to a head. Something is coming to a head. So there can be some shocking revelations coming our way. Now, that's just a political example, but this could be happening in your life as well. Shocking revelations. So what revelations are coming up in your life? What are you trying to free yourself from? What would you love to free yourself from, but you don't have the courage? Well, Uranus will do it for you. But you can promise it's going to be a bit messy. So the thing with Uranus is you can't really prepare for it. You can only respond to it after it's happened. So I guess the key here, if we do have any agency in this, is the choice to be who we authentically are. Be yourself. Be the best you can be. And when these sort of sudden realizations or things get uncovered, we need to really look at that stuff and see how that reflects our authentic being. All right, guys, I think that's what I want to say for today. Have yourself a beautiful day. Today is Beltane. It's May Day Eve, so it is in the pagan calendar. It is one of the cross-quarter holy days, so to speak, and it is about fertility. So, if perhaps you can do yourself a little, just maybe light a little candle, or do a little, or plant a seed, or plant a plant, or get yourself a house plant if you don't have a garden, and put your intentions of what you want to grow this spring. All right, guys, take care, much love, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye.